Welcome back to another Stardew Valley video today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the casino. It is something that the game doesn't really tell you how to do, so I'm going to show you how. You're just going to need a few things. The first thing that you're going to need is a battery pack. Now what you're going to do is take this battery pack into the little tunnel here where the bus normally drives, and you're going to stick it into one of the little sockets on the wall on the back side between these two lights. Just spam A on the wall and it will be pretty hard to miss. Then upon completing this, you will get your next clue. So we're going to follow up on that, which requires us to have our next item, the rainbow shell. Now the rainbow shell can be found at summertime on the beach and also at the Wandering Trader. If you're wondering about batteries, you can also buy them at the Wandering Trader, or once you get lightning rods, you can also acquire batteries that way, and there's also solar panels to request with Demetrius on the community board. So now that we've got our rainbow shell here, we're going to head on up to the train tracks, and we're going to place it in this little basket here, to which we will then get our next clue. So for this next step, you are going to need the desert unlocked because you need access to the bus to get to the place to purchase the beet seeds. Now in order to do that, you either need to complete the proper room in the community center or have purchased the bus for 40,000 gold on the Joja membership paper. Anyways, past that, we're going to go into the little oasis building here and we're going to meet Sandy. She is the only resident of this place, aside Emily who comes to hang out every now and then, and you're going to buy these beet seeds. Now, if you're not in the season that they are plantable, you can always use your greenhouse. If you do not have the greenhouse unlocked, you will have to wait until the season. However, unlocking the greenhouse is probably easier depending on how much progress you've been making. Now, we're going to plant these, let them grow, harvest them, and then we're going to take them on our way to the mayor's house. You basically just need to enter his humble abode, head into the fridge and place them sneakily even though he's looking right at you, but alright. And then we're going to move on to our next step, which is now to head back to the desert. Quite a bit of back and forth, but that's alright. Now, the next item you need is called a solar essence. And what you're going to do with that is feed the sand dragon his last meal. Solar essence can also possibly be randomly bought at the Wandering Trader, and it can also be found from many monsters that drop it, primarily mummies in the Skull Cavern. Now, once we arrive at the desert and Pam makes her stop, we're going to head on to this little thing right here, these little bones, and you're going to go right up to the mouth of the creature and press your A button, or your placement button in this case. And then you're going to get the final note here, which then tells you to check the pile of lumber at your house. So you're going to go there, and in that lumber, you've got a neat little surprise waiting for you. It is the access card for the casino. Now the casino is a really nice thing to unlock, given you unlock one of the rare crows there, which you need to complete the rare crow collection to get the deluxe scarecrow for one, and number two, the casino also has some fun games for you to pass the time. You can gamble in there, you can play the slots, you can play blackjack on both a low-end and high-end table, so you can take risks and earn a bunch of key coins. So now that we have the card, we're going to go to the casino and show you what I'm talking about. And just to confirm you have it, check your little wallet because the key card will be right there. So we're going to go back to the desert once again, like I mentioned, a ton of back and forth, and you're going to go back into the oasis building where we got the beets from Sandy. And then we're going to talk to this guy who's in a tuxedo who thinks he's all that, and we're going to knock him right out of the way. Fun fact, you can also try to surpass this if you have a galaxy sword. If you spam the melee button, you can actually get up these stairs, but the game will stop you from entering. And there you have it. Now you're in the casino. Enjoy the fun, the store, the games, the rewards. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Stardew Valley video. I hope this was helpful. See you later.